Good morning. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for coming to hear me speak. My name is Tim Langley. I am the CEO and founder of a company called Campaign and Digital Intelligence Limited. But as you can imagine, it's a bit of a mouthful. We prefer to call her Candy. I'm going to talk, I appreciate your time today. I'm going to talk for about 20 minutes, and then very happy to take questions. Alternatively, we're literally just over at stand A20. So, my talk today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the history, how we got started with Candy, what the business is all about, and then talk about Then talk about 5 tips on how to integrate visitor analytics onto your existing website, how to understand what's going on with your traffic, how to help your sales teams or your marketing teams make more revenue, make more money from the traffic that's already coming. So, I started Candy in 2009. At the time, I was working for a digital agency in Manchester, a company called Digtal, and we were a classic B2B digital agency. So we worked for a lot of clients. They would engage us to do traditional B2B marketing. We would build microsites, we would build emails, we would buy lists, we would send emails, we would generate traffic coming through to that list, we would encourage people to fill in a form, to get a white paper to download, to get some interesting material, and from that we would deliver leads to our client. For the next month, here are the sales team, here are people that you want to be following up with. And everything was good. So people we would produce metrics of people. We sent 1,000 emails. 800 of them were opened. 100 of them clicked through. Here are 30 people that have actually filled in the form. But here's what the problem was. Customers started saying to us, we love the vertical metrics. Can everyone hear me, by the way? Is this working? Thank you. So as I'd say, we love the vertical metrics you're producing for us. But what we really want to know is horizontally, how have people engaged with our site over time? We're going to send 3, 4, 5, 6 emails, one a month. It's great knowing that 30 people came through on month 3. But what I really want to know is Julie, who's just filled in a form, has she been on my site before? How's she engaged? Is she hot? Is she not? Is this the first time she's come through? Or actually is this just the first time that she's identified herself? The problem we came across as Digtal, we were spending, so all our tools that we were using at the time were great at producing these vertical metrics. Trying to give an overview, a horizontal picture, we were spending 2 to 3 man days a month trying to pull together different sources of data in order to deliver this return to our customers. It was slow, it was clunky, it was very expensive for us, and a pain for them. That led to myself and my co-founder Tom setting up Candy. Oh, there we go. And here's the core of the problem we've got. Waste. Waste, 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 waste. Fact of the industry, websites convert 2.8% of the visitors. Out of every 100 visitors, about 2.5 people are going to come to your site and fill in your form. The other 97, who knows? Don't know what they're doing, don't know who they are, don't know who to connect with them. And the fact of the matter is, analytics tools that are in the market today are great at giving you population level figures. But the lie of the industry, I love showing this slide, the lie of the industry, Google Analytics, you go onto their website, they will say to you, and they've got pictures, people, Google Analytics told me how to change my business. Google Analytics told me how to make more sales. I don't know about you. But in my experience, when I speak to UK business people, it is 1 in a million that says to me, we've made more sales by using Google Analytics. And please don't take this, I'm not dissing Google Analytics. I strongly recommend people install it onto their website. But in most instances, people will say to me, we install Google Analytics, we look at the Google Analytics data, it shows us trends, it shows us high-level stuff, but my sales team don't touch it. I don't know about you, I've never met a salesperson that gets value out of Google Analytics. The fact of the matter is, you can't sell to a page view. We built Candy as a big data platform, but big data is not about more data. Big data is about helping you make sense of all this information and turning it into leads, turning it into something you can take an action on. I mentioned you can't sell to a page view, but the fact of the matter is you can sell to Jake. When you know who, when you know what, when you know how they're engaging, when you know when's the right time to speak to them, and this is what Candy helps you with. Candy is all about adding faces, adding identity to the people coming to your website. So we'll build profiles of people, showing you who they are, showing you what they've done, showing what they're engaged in, where they come from, showing you what's their hot buttons, and then alerting you when is the right time to speak to that person. Now, like I say, I promised I would talk about 5 different ways you can use visitor-level data on your website today in order to improve your conversions. The first tip that I say to people, it is critical to capture every piece of data you possibly can. It's amazing the amount of information that websites are throwing away today. I'll give you an example. One of our customers, they're an automotive company. On their website, they have a free finance calculator. It's anonymous. They discovered that by making it anonymous, people would tell them much more information. They had far more people filling it in. But you put in your income, you put in your expenses, and they'll say, if you were to apply for credit, you would likely to be given a £20,000 automotive finance, 30,000, whatever. And people love that, because suddenly it gives you an idea as to what type of vehicle you could be looking at. Their inquiry form on their website, but it's anonymous, so and it's good, and that's how they get people to fill it in. Their inquiry form simply says, give us your name, give us your email address, give us your phone number on the vehicle you're inquiring on. It is amazing the number of people that will come to the website, will have a look at a £25,000 nicely loaded BMW 5 Series. And then for whatever reason, probably their wife tells them, you need to inquire on the £15,000 BMW estate car. So their sales team today, they're getting told, this is someone you should be talking to, and they're interested in a £15,000 estate car. The website has thrown away, because it's not captured it, it's thrown away the fact that this is someone who's already likely to be pre-approved for £20,000 worth of credit, and they're really interested in a £25,000 car. When you give that kind of data to the sales team, it just gives them that extra information, that extra knowledge, the tacit information that today your website is throwing away. So the first tip that I say to people, capture everything. Don't forget the other channels too. Don't forget your email. Don't forget your phone, the number of business websites that actually generate inbound phone calls to your business. But the website gets no credit for it. So we built Candy to pull all of this data together. Phone traffic, email traffic, visitor traffic, every piece of data that goes on the website, pull it together and then serve it up to salespeople, serve it up to marketing people. However, big data is not about more data, where we've got data coming out of our ears. The key thing, once you've got the data, if you don't have the data in the first place, you can't do anything with it. But once you've got the data, the second thing is to start filtering it and understand what's important to you. What are the key triggers that say, that's somebody that wants an email, that's somebody that wants a telephone call, that's someone we should be engaging with. On our site, at candy.com, the key thing for us, if someone goes to our pricing page, candy.com/pricing, that's a pretty good trigger. It says to us, this is someone that wants to talk to you. When that happens, one of my sales team will be following up with them. The third key tip. It's great having more tools. It's great having more data. It's great having it filtered. It's great having it available. But you've got to put it into your existing process. In my experience, trying to teach sales teams, trying to teach sales professionals to use another tool, it doesn't get used. It's great for 2 weeks, and then you put it in the corner. So the second thing that's really important, understand how your existing processes work, understand how to take this rich visitor level data, but feed it into your existing processes. Don't make people do something new. Filter the data in real time so that it gets to the right person at the right time. The key piece that sits in there as well, it's all about timing. So we did some studies on our website. When we do a lot of email marketing, we're a B2B company, we do an awful lot of, like a couple of times a week, sending out email shots, talking to people. When we get back to people, so timeliness is critical. When we get back to people within an hour of them being on our website, 80% of the people that come through and identify themselves will book a demo and want to know more about our software. If we wait 6 hours, not even a day, literally half a day, if we wait 6 hours, that drops to 10%. Timing is critical. You have to get the right data to the right salesperson, to the right professional, to get hold of a contact or to get hold of a visitor as fast as possible. People are doing a lot of research. People are speaking, they're visiting a lot of websites. When you're in that awareness interest stage, timing is key. Oh, there we go, my clicker is working. The fourth tip I have says, it's not just about quantitative data. It's great knowing who people are. It's great knowing what they're interested. It's great knowing how many. Don't forget the qualitative side. So we started experimenting. We built a product in Candy called Candy Capture. Candy Capture, you can see it just highlighted down here. Candy Capture is an on-screen pop-up. It's stupid, really stupid. It says to people, when you identify a valuable prospect on the website, it says to them, can you find what you're looking for? Actually says, can't find what you're looking for, question mark. On B2B websites, we discover asking a very stupid question gets 3 to 4 times more engagement, 3 to 4 times more inquiries, 3 to 4 times more people identifying themselves than fill in a contact form or than make a purchase. Now, you get all kinds of junk written in there, but a lot of the time you have people saying things like, what was really on my mind was, do you do X? Can you work with Y? Could you help me with this? So the thing is, your contact form, actually, you have to be a long way down the conversion funnel before you want to fill in a contact form. A visitor has to. It's a big step. It's a really big step to say, I want you to contact me because I want to buy your product. You have to be pretty near the bottom of the funnel to do that. Asking a noddy question, like, can we help you? Can't find what you're looking for. What's on your mind? People will dump out what's in their brain. Capture that, capture their details. Your sales team, your marketing team know who to go back to and what to talk to them about. Really simple, 3 to 4 times. I would advise every company to put a really noddy pop-up like that on their site. And so my final tip. Everything works. And actually, if you just took one tip from my talk today, it's do something. Doesn't really matter what you do, everything is going to work, but also there's no silver bullet. Everything's going to work, nothing is going to work unless you work. We'd love to talk to you about Candy. You can put all this data, you can get all of this valuable information coming to your website, but if you're just going to file it in a drawer, it ain't going to make any more sales for you. So be realistic. You have to work this data. You have to get this data to the right people. You have to tell your sales team and educate your sales team how to take advantage of real-time visitor information, and then you'll be generating more business. A typical customer from us is saying they're generating 20 to 30% more sales with this kind of data. So thank you very much for your time today. Candy, we've built a relationship marketing tool. We provide you the information that enables your sales team, your visitors to understand, or your sales team, your professionals to understand who, what, when, and make more sales. Thank you very much for your time today. I'm very happy to take questions if there's any questions.